Good morning guys, I hope you're doing well. It's the next day from the clips that you just saw. I was packing last night because we are leaving the house. George and I are going to visit my parents for the weekend because Ash is gonna be starting the kitchen this weekend. It's definitely not going to be finished anytime soon. Actually, it's not going to be finished for at least a month, but we are starting the renovations by knocking down the wall that I am currently showing you. So obviously he's taken down some of the cupboards. This wall is coming down between the kitchen and the dining room, what is the dining room at the moment. So he's taken down some of the cupboards. There's still some stuff in this cupboard that he needs to move, but it's just going to be so much easier, obviously me and George not being here, because George is just so interested. He loves Daddy's tools, he loves, you know, hammers and various other things. So yeah, we're going to get out of the way and have a lovely weekend down in Dorset. I mean, it's chucking it down with rain, but it would be lovely nonetheless to go and see my mum. She always comes up to see us, just because it's a long way to drive, obviously, with George, and packing for yourself and a toddler for that long, I say that long, even just a day, it can be a little bit stressful, but I'm really looking forward to it. I packed everything, most things, last night. We're just having some breakfast. George is watching something on the telly, having his breakfast. He's loving life. So yeah, this is the wall on the other side that is also coming down. We've got a few things in here that we found on top of the cupboards, like matchmakers from Christmas. But yeah, that is the plan. That's what's happening this weekend. I am just about to have my breakfast, which is the same as George's, but a larger portion. And yeah, we're leaving in a couple of hours, so I'm gonna have this, finally like pack and finalise my bag and everything. I've got George's snacks for the road, Soaring, Satsuma, a lovely banana and some teddy bears. Oh my god, he loves these, the fake pom bears. Oh my goodness, he's asked me for teddy bears like 3 times this morning. So yeah, that is his lunch. I'm going to take these bananas as well because Ash won't eat them, so I'll take them with us. Having our favourite breakfast, which is the oat banana and blueberry pancakes. I did them in the air fryer because I'm practicing not having a hob to use, because this is going, obviously all of this is going, all of this is going, this entire wall will not be here when we get back. It's just going to be gone. I can't lie to you, I'm a little bit nervous about what the state of the house is going to be like when we get back, because we're not going to have any counter space. Like, this is the main bit of kitchen that we use. The bit that I'm stood at the moment doesn't really have any counter space, and it's just going to be tight for about a month. So our plan is Ash is going to do this weekend. He's knocking down this wall and he's putting up a dividing wall between the kitchen and the living room, what will be the kitchen and the living room. It's really hard to explain as well, but obviously once all the work's done, I say all the work, I'll be updating you like in vlogs basically, but once the wall is up, pardon me, once this wall is down and the new wall is up, then you'll be able to like visualise the space a little bit better. I'm actually really looking forward to coming back on Sunday, because it's Friday today, coming back on Sunday with George and seeing the space. Like, it's not going to be done, nothing's going to be done other than the structural work, but it'll be good to see like what our kitchen space will be like. And then he's actually got a couple of weeks, like he has to do it this weekend because he's getting help to do it. His brother is coming over to help him, and it was his free weekend, and he knows what he's doing in terms of like putting joists and stuff in and making sure that the house doesn't fall down. The kitchen's getting delivered next weekend, and then I think there's just a couple of weeks because Ash is on a course, he's away a little bit, and then we're going to Wales on holiday. And then when we come back, George and I again are going to probably go to my parents' house in April for a week, and yeah, get out of the way so Ash can crack on and like start doing the kitchen and stuff. It's going to be a long, slow burn. It's basically because he's doing it himself, and he's doing it like on weekends and when he's got time off work and stuff, rather than like cracking on and doing it like full time. So of course it's going to take a little bit longer, but you know what, as long as it's safe for George, it doesn't really matter. The plan is, because there's going to be a new wall up, he won't be able to access what is now the dining room at the moment because there'll be a wall there, and then this will have a baby gate on it so that he can't come in. It'll frustrate him, but at least he'll be safe. So yeah, that's the plan. And in terms of like cooking food and stuff, we are going to live from the air fryer and the oven. We are not going to have a hob. which I've just said is fine. Like, there was an option to like have a temporary hob, and I was like, you know what, everything you can do in the hob you can pretty much do in the air fryer. I use the air fryer quite a lot anyway, and we'll just choose like HelloFresh meals and things that we can use the air fryer for instead. So that is the plan. And there's probably going to be some ready meals involved. You know, those really nice ready meals from Cook. I love those, and I think if you're going to use them, this is the time to use them. So yeah, that is the plan, and I'm very excited. But yeah, like I say, me and George are getting out of the house. We've had to leave the house because we're just going to be in the way, and it would just be a nightmare for me and Ash. So we're going to Dorset, and we're going to have a lovely time. We're going to go swimming, we're going to go soft play, but it'll be a new soft play at Nanny's. And yeah, George hasn't been there in coming up to a year, which is just insane. We were there last Easter. So yeah, crazy. Anyway, I'm just about to have my pancakes. See you after, bye! Mummies? No! Okay. What is it, darling? What do you want? You don't want Mummy to eat it? That's not very nice, is it? Can Mummy have a little bit? No! Why not? Baby! Right, George, you want a little bit? No! George, have some? George, have some? No! I don't understand then. Why can't I have any?
I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet.
I am pretty much in the same outfit, but leggings instead of joggers, and a fleece instead of a hoodie or a sweatshirt, whatever I was wearing. This is what I'm going to wear today. It's obviously a travelling day, so yeah, comfies are essential. I've also just put on some of my tinted skincare. I am in love with the tinted skincare range that I'm using at the moment. It's called Typology is the brand. It's a French brand. I did a collaboration with them a couple of weeks ago, and guys, like, they're just so, it's just so good. The products are like second to none, and it feels good on my skin. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything. It's all like balmy textures and like liquid, which I've always used like powders, and I've realised that that's why my skin goes dry, and that's why my skin kind of like flakes off, and not my skin flakes off, but like my makeup kind of doesn't stay on my face and stuff. Like creamy kind of textures is definitely where it's at, and I feel like especially in the winter months, for me, I say winter months, I'm saying winter because it's snowing right now as I'm filming this, even though it's March, but anyway, yeah, even like in the winter months I feel like my skin just goes really dry, but with this stuff it just doesn't, and it feels, it's skincare at the end of the day. Like, I'm just very, very impressed with it. Anyway, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try and do a slick back bun look. Yes, I'm gonna try. I've never really been able to pull that look off, but my hair is dirty, don't have time to wash it, and I want it out of my face, and it's, like I said, it's snowing and blah blah blah, so I'm gonna go and try and do it, and then I'm gonna wash my hair tonight when I get to my mum's, but wish me luck. I don't really know how to do this. I've seen so many people do this on Instagram, and they look lovely with it. I'm probably just gonna look like an absolute potato, but, and I don't have any like special products necessarily. I'm just gonna use some of Ash's like stuff he puts in his hair. Surely it can't be that different. Surely it's just the branding that's different, right? Who knows? Okay, what's he got? Shaving balm, not that. Right, he's got matte gum, that's a moisturiser, and gel paste. Maybe I really genuinely don't know which one would be better, so I'm gonna use a bit of both because I just don't know what to do. So genuinely, I think he has had this longer than we've been together. We've been together for 8 years almost, so unless he's bought more. I don't know. I genuinely remember seeing this in his like flat that he lived in when we first got together, and that was a long time ago. Right, this is the gel paste. Let's see how it goes. Right, a little bit like that. Is that too much? Mix it in. Look, worst comes to worst, my hair just looks greasy, and it already looks greasy, so kind of okay with it. Just to get rid of all the flyaways. It's looking okay, I think. I do kind of feel like it will hold, so I'm just gonna do like a little bun back. I'm not that bothered if this is messy at the back, it just needs to look like tidy at the front, I think. I'm not putting clips in my hair though, I refuse. I just hate the feel of clips in my hair. There we go. Right, chucking this in as well. I have absolutely no idea what that looks like at the back. But it's actually what I was going for. So, yeah, that is my look today. Now literally just got to get George changed and then we're going to go. So I actually wanted to show you these. I grabbed some bits from George Asda and I just have to say, for kid stuff, it is my favourite place to go. So I picked up a set of 3 tops for George, which I just thought was so sweet. These long sleeve polos, and they come in the cream colour, like the charcoal colour, and then the tan colour. And I just feel like these are perfect. They're going to go with jeans, and it's just like a really nice little smart top that, honestly, this whole set was £11 for 3, which I thought was so good. And I just think that George Asda are genuinely the best place for kids, like toddler clothes. And then I've also got a pack of 5 ribbed leggings for spring, which is perfect in all the good colours, like greys and blacks and tans, and just perfect. And that was £12 for a set of 5. Like, you cannot go wrong. These with those oversized jumpers. I actually got a load of jumpers from Vinted. They haven't arrived yet though. And then these with jeans. But yeah, I'm just going to get him dressed and then we're going to go and brave the weather. Not loving that it's snowing, but the roads are totally fine. I've checked like the weather warnings and stuff. It's just like it's like melting as soon as it hits the ground. He's very excited to go and see his nanny, so let's go. You're not taking your bike, honey? We're gonna go see nanny. Yeah? Are you excited? Yeah. Let's go then. And then other leg, other foot. Thank you. 1, 2. Okay, and then where's your coat? Coat. Arm.
Ouch! Wait.
There you go. Mummy's car. Yeah, but we're gonna have to leave the bike here. Right, we're in the car, we did it. It's snowing. I walked all the way from the house to the car. Our house, like, we don't have a drive, so it's just a bit of a faff sometimes with all the bags. And George is strapped in. Are you ready to go to Nanny's house? Yeah, it's going to be 4 hours, so that's fun. But I've got everything set up. I've got access to the iPad. But I'm not going to use it straight away because he seems fine at the moment, and if I need to pull over I will just do that. There are service stations along the way, so I can stop probably at both of them. Without traffic it's 4 hours, but obviously we're going to stop and we're going to have lunch and all that stuff. We had a big breakfast. I think I showed you the pancakes. But yeah, I'm going to get going. By the time we stop a couple of times, have some food, faff about, maybe even traffic. Yeah, but anyway, I'll catch up with you a little bit later. Yep. Oh, are you ready to get out and we're going to go and get some lunch? Yeah?
No.
Yeah, want some lunch? Are you hungry?
No.
You're not hungry. Mummy's hungry. Should we go to the toilet, change a nappy, get some lunch, and then we'll go to Nanny's house?
No.
Yeah. Just at the services. Right, we're going to go get some lunch. Service stations with George is just so not fun. It used to be fun when he was a baby. Yes?
I like chocolates.
Chocolates, yeah, I did have to bribe him with some chocolates. So, to get back in the car, we're going for the Milky Way buttons. But I'm only going to give you a couple, okay?
Okay.
Okay? okay? There you go, darling. You're welcome. Yeah. I'm just going to go to the Starbucks drive-through because he wouldn't stand in the queue with me. And I need a coffee. I feel like every single person in that service station was staring at us. They probably weren't. I mean, if they were, they were probably just laughing, like, you know. But you know, you just feel like everyone's eyes are on you, you're like, oh. But yeah, he just didn't want to stay with me at all. And obviously, I want to make sure that he's close to me because it's a busy service station and you don't know where he's going to go and you might lose him and whatever. So yeah, I was just a little bit flustered, but it's all fine. Yeah, I'm just going to go to the services, so I'm just going to go to the Starbucks now, quickly, grab a coffee. Haven't had one today. I had tea this morning. I'll have a coffee and then I'll stop because I do keep forgetting that I'm pregnant. Because I'm wearing like baggy clothes as well. I like forgot that I couldn't squeeze through this gap and I was like, oh yeah, I've got like a bump in the way. I literally forget all the time. I'm coming up to, how many weeks am I now? I think I'm 26 weeks. Almost in my 3rd trimester and I'm still forgetting that I'm even pregnant. Yeah, we got a little meal deal. Well, this is like the kids' meal deal they do in the little Waitrose in the service stations. Has an egg sandwich. He absolutely smashed his yogurt and he's now on the Milky Bar buttons. But anyway, yeah, right, let's go. I also need to sort the iPad out because the iPad is coming out, guys. It's coming out because he was screaming at me on the way here. We've only got an hour and a half left of our journey, guys, so wish me luck and I'll catch up with you in a bit.
You as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
Yeah.
And I can't
Good job.
help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up and we just sing along. And I can't help but feel it.
Hello guys, it's now the next day. We arrived in lovely Dorset. I absolutely love it here, it's so gorgeous. I have washed my hair, we had a lovely night's sleep. George and I just slept in like the double bed that I used to stay in when I lived here. We're gonna head to soft play soon. Pardon? Oh, turn the light on. We're gonna head to soft play, darling.
No, I'll play there.
No, you're gonna play with your tractor? Okay. We're gonna go to soft play anyway.
Shut play.
Soft play, yeah.
Shut play.
We're going to soft play, but who's driving?
Daddy, Nanny, car.
Excited?
No, Nanny.
No, Nanny. That way.
No, the road.
You've got to go in the road.
I have, I want to go that way.
Hello guys, I thought I would just come up and update you guys on a couple of things. So George and my mum are having a little nap on the sofa, which is so cute. So I thought I would come on and update you on house stuff because Asher sent me a few pictures. So last night, well, yesterday he was ripping out all of the cabinets and stuff that were well, still there from the kitchen, obviously, and all the worktops and, you know, the kitchen that we had basically. On that wall, he's completely ripped them up. And then, so this wall that's currently up on the screen is basically the wall that's getting knocked down. And like maybe 9 o'clock last night, he sent me this picture of a hole in the wall. So the hole in the wall is from the perspective of the current dining area, but that's again the same wall, but it's just the other side. So the hole in the wall is the dining room wall, kitchen wall that's coming down, and they've put the supports in, like the, I don't know, pole support things in before they can like put the joist in and knock down the wall and all that stuff. And then this morning he sent me a picture whilst we were at soft play. He sent me a picture of the actual wall completely gone. So the supports are still up, but the wall is completely gone, and I'm assuming that as we speak, it's now in the afternoon, they are putting in the joist and making that all secure, and then the supports can come away. But yeah, we officially don't have a wall. So he said that the space feels really big, which is really exciting. Yeah, and it's like really nice to, obviously I'm not there, but he said that he's like being able to picture how big the space will be and like what our sort of new kitchen diner is gonna feel like. Obviously there's gonna be like loads of new cabinets and, you know, everything else, like the actual kitchen being done in probably about a month's time, maybe less, but about a month's time probably. It's actually getting delivered next weekend, and Ashley's just like on a course and like working away, and obviously those kind of things, it just complicates it a little bit, and he needs like a full-on week where he can just like crack on and do it. But yeah, the wall's down, and then I think either today or tomorrow the plan is probably, I hope, to put up a wall between the living room and the now kitchen. So the wall that's come down between the kitchen and the dining room will stay down obviously, but and then a new wall will go up between the living room and the kitchen diner. I think that makes sense. Obviously when I get home I can show you like what I'm talking about and, you know, update you on what they've done and what they haven't done, but we'll see. I'm sure there's loads of like complications and things that they've got to do, like with the electrics and the structural stuff, loads of stuff that it goes completely over my head, to be honest. But yeah, apparently it's going really well, so very exciting. All I can say is I'm very glad that George and I are out of the way and we're not there, because could you imagine trying to do that with George around? Like, it would just be absolute carnage. So yeah, I'm really glad that we've come down and spending time with my mum in her beautiful house and doing stuff around here, so rather than her always coming up to us, which I'm so grateful for. She comes up like every couple of weeks really, spends loads of time with us. George is literally obsessed with her, it's ridiculous. Like, I do not get a look in, like I don't get a look in when Nanny's around, like that's that. But yeah, I'm really excited to see the progress. And yeah, I can't believe it started. I can't, like, there's just no going back now as well, which is just the main thing that I'm like, whoa, it's happened. I've kind of got to follow through with this now. I think what I'm going to do is cut to a couple of days later when I'm back at home on Monday, or maybe even Sunday evening, I don't know, and show you like the progress of the kitchen, see what it's like when I arrive home, and then that will be at the end of this vlog. So in the next like 3 seconds, hopefully that's what you're gonna see. Right, I am now back home the following day, and please excuse the state of me because I've just had the car journey from hell with George. But anyway, back home, Ash has quickly just run to the tip to get rid of some rubble and stuff, and I'm just gonna show you around the house. Definitely messy, but the finished sort of structural work is done, so I thought I would show you. George is very confused. I'm walking around like confused that there's not a wall there and there is a wall there, and it's all just crazy. But I'm going to show you from the perspective of the hallway what the flow of the house is now. George is walking around loving life, but I'll just quickly show you in the living room. Obviously it's an absolute tip still, but we've got the living room as it was before, but we've now got a wall up. This still needs to be plasterboarded and stuff, but this is where the wall will be. So this is going to be our new living room size, which I'm really pleased with. It doesn't feel as small as I thought it was going to. Obviously we can move the sofa up for a bit, and that will be the living room for now. Plan is to get a 3-seater or a 2-seater sofa and a 3-seater sofa. This is currently a 4-seater, so it'll be slightly smaller than that, and then a 2-seater, and it'll be like a snug little living room, but still a decent size. And then we come into here. Obviously, like I said, it's still very messy, but we've got all of this is exactly the same as it was before, and then here is where the wall has been knocked down into the dining room, so it is completely opened up this space. Oh, I love it. I love how big it feels. And then we come around here, and then this is obviously the other side of the wall that you just saw. And we're going to have units all across here. It actually goes in a bit. So we've got this space here. Basically the units are going to come out to maybe like here. I'm just guessing, to be honest. So the units will come out. So that is what this space is going to be. And it is, honestly, I'll go stand into this corner. It is honestly so much bigger than I thought it was going to feel. And I'm really happy with it. So yeah, we'll have units all the way along here. Is the plan. Yeah, I'll come outside in a minute. And yeah, I think we're going to have our dining table roughly here. Not this dining table, we're going to get all new stuff, and obviously not carpet, and you know, we've got to level the floor and do loads and loads. But the structural work, I love that there's just like HP sauce out. Definitely been having like bacon butties, like surviving on that. But yeah, this is the state of our kitchen at the moment. But yeah, the structural work is done. The joist is in. The house hasn't fallen down. I'm happy. But yeah, I have got a work trip actually that I'm going on tomorrow. So I don't really know what the plan is for the next couple of days in terms of like finishing off work and stuff. I think probably it's going to be, they're also doing work next door, which is funny. So yeah, there's obviously loads of noises and stuff happening. George is doing some digging, so that's great. Little house update for you guys. I am going to be living in an absolute building site for the next probably month, but it's totally fine. Progress has been made, and I'm very glad that we were out of the way whilst he was like smashing down the wall and stuff. But yeah, it's the first step. It's getting our new kitchen, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, that is everything that I have to update you on at this moment in time, guys. Thank you so much for watching. There's going to be plenty more update vlogs and things like that over the next few weeks. I've got a few videos coming up that are like money related and pregnancy related that aren't about the house, but obviously when the house stuff comes up. Oh, George wants me to put this glove on for him, okay. But yeah, when there are house updates to give you, I will give you a proper, obviously I've got George around at the moment, there's still mess everywhere, but once it's in a bit of a better state, I will do a proper update vlog for you. But yeah, this is it. But for now, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'm going to see you very soon in the next one. Bye guys.
'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.